Hello everybody, it is Nicole with A-Frayed-Knot, hopping on tonight to do a little bit of painting with you. So as you jump on, just say hello and let me know you're here, where you're watching from, and if you catch the replay, then just say hey and let me know you're watching the replay. So it is Woodpack Wednesday, and I am using these hearts right here that are in the online shop. I have linked them up down below. I'm going to get the iPad going so I can see your comments, and then I will pin them right here also. But I'm excited because I'm going to do something totally different. I know we are now in February and Valentine's Day will be here before we know it. But I want to use the February paint pack on this, and this is the February paint pack colors. So it's a beautiful assortment of 4 of the chalk paint colors in greens, vintage lace, which is like an antique white, and then 24K. I thought this combination was perfect for St. Patrick's Day. And it's different. It's different greens than what I have put together before. But it also will work well with your spring projects also. And then 24K is part of it, and it is just fabulous. I love them together. So we are going to play around with it tonight with these hearts, and I'm going to use a couple of the essential stencils, and I'm going to show you how I take pieces out of stencils to create things different than what the actual stencil might represent as a whole. So for example, this right here says love you more, and we're going to just take elements out of it to create what we want to create. So that's one of the things that I love to do with the stencil. So you're going to see that happen tonight also. So how are you guys doing? Let me get the iPad going so I can see your comments. I see y'all hopping on, but I don't see your comments. So hold on one second. Okay. Here we are. Alrighty. Well, I might not be able to see comments tonight at all, which is okay. I mean, you know, sometimes this stuff happens. Oh, there we go. Good evening, Donna. Okay. They're probably just going to come through really slow, so we'll do the best that we can. So I was just kind of trying to think through how I wanted to paint them. Let's see here. We probably will, I know on this one right here, I want to paint it all army and then do 24K polka dots on it. That's, for some reason, that's where my mind is set with that one. But these two are the ones that I'm going to stencil some words on. So let me show you first what I'm going to be stenciling. Oh, there we go. Now the comments are coming through. Hey, Delilah. Hi, Donna. How are you guys doing? Hello, Janice and Vicky. Happy Wednesday, Vicky. Ellen, hello. Hey, Erin. Hi, Gina. Okay, good. I'm glad y'all are hopping on. Thank you for joining me. All right, so what I have here are these 3 large hearts, and these hearts right here, like I said, are in the online shop for Woodpack Wednesday. They are available now. That's what I'm using along with the February paint packs. So, here's the stencils that I'm going to be putting together. So this one right here and this one right here, I'm actually using like 3 different packs. This one is called Hello Valentine. So I'm going to be using the hello. It actually says Valentine right here in cursive. That's exactly what it looks like right there. But the Valentine part is too big for... It's just too big for our project because that's actually for a door hanger. But it would also be cute because I thought about doing this as well. This one is called Faith, Hope, Love. And we could take Faith, Hope, and Love and break them up individually and put them on the hearts. That would be really cute. Like on one heart, one on another. And you get what I'm saying? Like break them up and put faith on one, hope on the other, and love on the other. That would be really cute. I did consider that. that is still actually a contender, but I really want to try this to kind of show you how I like to break the stencils down and use them in different ways. So what I was really thinking was painting this and putting polka dots on it and then just kind of setting it aside. And then our stencils will go on these two hearts right here, and then we'll kind of put them all together. And it can be, there's so many things you can do with this piece. So the woodworking group actually got these as one of their patterns, and we turned it into a garden stake. So they had all of everything that they needed to be able to cut out all the pieces for a complete garden stake. So you could do that. You could get a stake or something from Home Depot or, you know, wherever, and you could attach it to a stake and put it out in your garden. You can do like what I'm going to do tonight and put some wire on it and make it a hanger. You can turn it into a door hanger. You could put it on a wreath. There's just so many different things you could do with it. But tonight I'm just going to put some wire on it and make it kind of hang. So you can kind of see it complete. And then if you ever wanted to put something like this in a wreath, you could just set it in a wreath and then put, you know, you could put some floral or something around it. You could embellish it however you like. But what I was thinking was to take the hello, and you could also do something for St. Patrick's Day if you wanted to as well. That would be very cute. And I really did think about that. I thought good and hard about that because I just thought that would be very cute. I have stencils that have fun things about shenanigans, and I always love the stencils that talk about shenanigans. And I thought about finding one that says welcome and then just put like welcome shenanigans. Oh, I might have to do that. What do you guys think? Should we do Valentine's or should we lean more towards St. Patrick's Day? Let me show you this and then y'all let me know. Okay, so I want to take the hello out of this and just stencil it right onto our big heart right here. And then what I was going to do was take this stencil and stencil love onto this heart, just like that, just the word love. No, that's wrong. I'm sorry. Erase that. Erase that. I was going to use this love right here. I was going to put love on this heart because it's bigger. And I was going to take the M and the Y from here to make the word my. And then I was going to put it right up above here. So it says my love. Then our hearts will say, hello, my love. This one is just going to be painted in army green with polka dots. I thought that would be super, super cute. I still think it's really cute, but I want to see. Hey, Linda. Hello, Tina. Hey, Delilah and Brenda. Ellen said shenanigans welcome. I do like that. Or hello, shenanigans. Does that sound funny? Hello, shenanigans. That could be cute too. Let me grab my shenanigans stencil and we can see. We could see what I'm looking. I'm trying to think real quick off the top of my head about a welcome stencil. Let me pull some of them over here. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so I was thinking this one right here says shenanigans. And hi, Stephanie. And this one right here, oh, I don't know if that's too big. That says welcome. Hello, shenanigans. Does that sound funny? Hello, shenanigans. I just laugh when I say it. Hi, Diane. Okay. I'm going to pull my other, whoops. My other little tote out real quick. Okay. So I have this little tote right here. I'm just going to look in it real quick. and see if I can find one that says welcome that I like. Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you. It's pretty dark. I just got it. Oh, I really like this one. This is the Irish Blessing. I just got my roots done yesterday morning. It was much needed. Okay, well, you know, I thought I could find a welcome real quick, but you know how it is when you want it. When you want it real quick, you can never find it real quick. Oh, this might work. Look it. There's a welcome right there. And that will work. I like that. So really, you can just look at any of the stencils that you have and pair it with, like the one that says Shenanigans, if we end up going that route. I think that's very cute. Oh, I love my Shenanigans. That is, I like that. That's cute. Love my Shenanigans. That is very cute. Okay, I think we're going to go with that welcome. I was just looking real quick to see if I found any other ones. I don't want to do two cursives. So, because this one would be good, but this one is a different type of a cursive font. So a print and then a cursive, I feel like go good together. So that's what we'll look at potentially doing that. Let me just put these back real quick. Okay. So I kind of like that idea. You guys, let's see. With the colors, I think it'll be really cute, but it will also be cute if we just did it with like a Valentine's saying, like I had showed in the beginning. So this is a door hanger also. This is really cool. It says Welcome Spring. And then it has these butterflies and like this scroll down here. You can kind of see that right there. It's called Welcome Spring Butterfly Door Hanger. And if you want to check out any of the essential stencils, you can comment stencil and we'll send my link to your messenger and my coupon code so you can go check them out. This welcome fits perfect right here. It is perfect. So let's look at Shenanigans, see what it's going to look like on our, and then this one, the way I put them together, you'll see, but the heart's kind of, they're off center a little bit, the way that I'm going to put it together. Okay. And then Shenanigans. Oh, that is perfect. Look at. That could even go down there like that. I do like that. I think we might go with that. Hey, Shirley. Okay, let's set this aside. So originally what I was going to do, and you could still just keep this, you know, tucked in the back of your mind when you want to make something and you don't necessarily have an exact stencil. This is what I like to do is I was going to take hello and then take the love from here because it's nice and big, and then just make the word my out of those two. I thought that would kind of all go good together, but I think what we'll do instead, because I have lots of door hangers for Valentine's Day. So I think what I want to do is go ahead and make this one with the Welcome Shenanigans so that this way I'll have something for after Valentine's Day to just kind of hang up. And I might even think about getting like a grapevine wreath or something to put it on. Although I will show you something I made maybe 2 years ago now, and they might still have this stencil. You would just have to look. But I'm going to show you, and some of you might remember this. You'll have to tell me if you remember it, but hold on, let me grab it. Okay, so a couple of years ago, I made this super cute. This is an essential stencil, and it is double-sided. And then this side says, "Welcome to our burrow." Again, all of it was using essential stencils. Tell me if you remember it. This one says "Shenanigans Welcome." I love that, but I think I'll do "Welcome Shenanigans" since I have this one already like that. And I usually put this one on my back door because we use the back door all the time. But I love this. Okay. Alrighty, so let's get to painting. Alrighty. Oh, Laura, there is not a wood kit for February. We're going to have wood packs this month. This is one of them, but I'm doing a workshop. So if y'all haven't heard, it actually starts Monday. It's a 2-day workshop with a bonus day. So if you haven't heard, you can comment technique, and then we'll DM you all of the information for it. And so I'm going to be teaching some paint techniques that I love and use all the time. And then on the bonus day, I'm going to be talking about refinishing furniture and showing some things, and I'm excited. So that's what we're doing for February, actually. Alrighty, you know what? I'm going to start with this one because I already kind of have a vision in my mind of how I want that one to be. And then I'm hoping once I get that one painted, then it'll flow to me the way I want to do the other two. Do you ever do anything like that where you just kind of start, you know, one and then hopefully it comes to you with the other two? Well, that's what I'm doing tonight. So what I want to do is paint this one in the color Army. Oh, thank you, Linda. Hi, Vicky. That one is in Army Green. It's actually called Army, and it reminds me exactly of an Army green. Very, very pretty. And it's never been in a paint pack before. This is the first time. Oh, Stephanie, yes. He is adorable. We made him in the woodworking group maybe like 3 years ago. He's so fun. And the girls in the woodworking group have made him for all kinds of different seasons. But as you can tell, I did him around Valentine's Day. That's why he's kind of decked out for Valentine's colors. But they have made him in so many different ways. He is very, very fun. Okay. So what I'm thinking here is that one is going to go down here. So I think I'll paint this one in 24K. And then this one in the seafoam green. Yes, I think that's what we'll do. Oh, thank you, Ellen. I do too. I definitely have not used it enough. I really do like it. Hey, Jennifer, thank you so much. That is Army Green that we're using. And right now, we're using the color 24K on this heart. Oh, I'm so sorry. I meant to drop the link in here and I just forgot because I got to looking at all the stencils and stuff. So let me get the link for this wood pack and I'll pin it right down here so it's a little easier to find. It should be in the chain link there, but I know sometimes, I know that doesn't work for everybody. So let me just drop it in here. And we have warmed back up here. So it is, right now it's 77, but it was probably about 85 today, which is just, it's too hot. Oh, there we go. My iPad is kind of glitchy. Okay. All right. I just dropped it in here. So when I see it come across the camera, I'll pin it. Thank you, Dolores. Oh my goodness. Vicky said they finally made it above freezing today. 33. Oh my goodness. Hope you guys warm up soon. I wish I could pack up some of this heat and send it to you. I would gladly do that. Oh, thank you, Shirley. This one isn't new. This one was new last January, but this January, last month, I introduced Tradition, which is our new metallic color for 2026. But honestly, as I was putting together this paint pack, I really wanted to put Tradition, but the 24K for me just went better with the greens. Now, Tradition looked good with it, don't get me wrong. I think in my mind, I was just hung up on the gold looks better for St. Patrick's Day. You could still use a metallic silver for St. Patrick's Day, but my mind was stuck. You see what I'm saying? So that's why we went with the 24K. But stay tuned because I will introduce the Tradition into a paint pack soon. Okay, that is 24K. It just has the most beautiful little shimmer to it. So pretty. So, so pretty. Okay. Let's see. Next, we are going to Seafoam Green. That's what we're going to use next. Hi, Geneva. More snow? Oh my goodness. Thursday and Friday. Oh, say it isn't so. You're getting more snow. Wow. Well, I guess I better get a good amount here. What I really need to do is start taking care of the tops of my paint bottles. I don't know if you've ever seen the tops of my paint bottles. They are atrocious. Let me see if I can find one. I'll show you. I don't clean them off like you should. That is nothing, but they start to kind of get a buildup around. Yeah, that's nothing, but you get the point. So let's see. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Okay, this is our largest heart in this pack, so we're gonna paint it in Seafoam Green. Move some of these. I've just got the biggest mess right here. There we go. Okay. Oh, Laura, either here, down in Southern California, I don't know that they've gotten as much snow up in Northern California as they normally do. I haven't really followed, but here in our local mountains, they haven't had a good snow. I mean, just barely any snow. I'm hoping that usually what happens, I've been kind of following them for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years or so. And usually around the end of February into March, they'll get a good snow. So I'm hoping there's still hope. But usually they've had a couple of snows by now, just nothing this year. Okay, this color is Seafoam Green. Love, love, love. I love, love, love this. That little bug fried. I don't know if you could hear that. Oh my goodness. There was one buzzing around me earlier, and finally he went in there. All right, Seafoam Green. I'm gonna get these dried. Oh, 40% off, Teresa said, at Hobby Lobby, their wood pile. That's a good deal if you want to go get you some like blank wood pieces, and they have stuff for signs and door hangers and all kinds of cool stuff. Good time to stock up. Hey Sherry, yes, I was thinking about you. I am using it. We did this one, all in Army Green. Oh, no worries, Karen. So tonight I am using the February paint pack. So the colors that are in it are, and that's what I'm using tonight, Seafoam Green, Army, 24K, and Vintage Lace. I want to make sure I had the right one. And Vintage Lace. That's what I'm using tonight. Okay. I'm really tempted to paint the backs of these. I think I will. Nah, I'm just gonna leave it. But what I do want to do is give it a little sand. I just like to have the edges distressed. There we go, just a little distressing. Now what I'm gonna do with the 24K is take this little dauber, it's the medium size from the packet from Dollar Tree. And then we're going to add some polka dots. So this doesn't want to round out. I'm just trying to get it to go. There we go. That's a little bit better. So you can see I just kind of load more paint and go right back over it until it is covered the way that I like it, because this is a sponge. So sometimes it leaves it looking real spongy, and I just keep going back over it until it looks how I like it. Okay, so there's what our polka dots are looking like so far. Probably could have used the even bigger. So there's a small, medium, and a large. This one is the medium one. I probably could have used the large little round. That made no sense. Large little round. The large one. Let's just leave it at that. So I'm just going over it so it's not quite so spongy looking. And sometimes it doesn't cover all the way around, so that lets me go back over it and get the coverage that I like on it. There we go. That looks pretty good. I like that. I really, really like that. Okay. So we're going to leave that just for a second because as it dries, I might have to go over it again. Because I can already see right here. And leave it alone for a little bit, like I keep saying. All right. And then we're going to take a little bit of the army green. Oh no, Donna, I haven't seen those. I was in our Dollar Tree last week, I think, and they didn't have anything like that. I wonder if they just got it in at ours or they're just out already. One of the two. Okay, let's see here. So what I want to do is, I think I want to use this brush. We'll start with this one. I'm going to put some, they're almost going to look like scallops on here, excuse me. And I'm going to use army green to do it. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to start right here down in this point of the heart. Right here, just like this. So you see how I've done that? They're a little bit wider than I originally wanted them, but that's just because my hand did its own thing. I didn't mean to go that wide. I wanted to do them a little bit smaller, but that's all right. We're just going to embrace it. So you can kind of see what that looks like. So that is with the army green and the 24K. And then I just rinsed this out. We're gonna go ahead and use the same brush. And then on this one, we're going to do some scallops, but we're going to use the color Vintage Lace. Oh, that's awesome, Teresa, using the hearts upside down for his face. Oh, okay. Oh, I better sand this one. I didn't sand this one. Okay, so we just got a little sand on the edges, and next I'm going to take my brush and we're going to do some scallops. Oh my goodness, Vicky, hello, and I'm glad you just got your internet back. It's been out for a week. Okay. Vintage Lace is the color we're using for this one. So again, I'm going to start down here in the V, just down a little bit, not right on the edge, but I go down a little. So this way it gives me room to do a scallop. And then as my brush starts to run out of paint, so you can see that's the part right there where I started. So you see how far down it is. That's where I start and then kind of scallop it around. So where I start to run out of paint, then I just stop and load up and then pick up where I left off. And then I stop right down there in the little point. On this guy, again, my hand was just kind of doing its own thing. So I ended up going too far, but it's okay. It still kind of goes down in there. I think it looks cute, so I'm not terribly worried about it. This doesn't have to be perfect. It's just like a little bit of cute detail for it. So then I'm going to start right there where I ended and then basically just do the same thing all the way up. And then when I run out, it kind of lets me curve it and then go into this spot right here. So this is what we're going to do, is start right here. Start to run out of paint, reload, and then just come right back. I meant for this to meet together a little bit more than it did, so that's okay. That don't look too bad, but that is what it looks like with the vintage lace. And let's have a look at our polka dots. They actually look pretty good. I'm going to put a little bit more over them. They're a little bit tacky still, but so I'm really just trying to get that spongy look off of there. This one too. I think that'll do it. Okay, let's see here. All right. Now, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to put some line details on this once it gets dried. So we're going to do our stenciling right now, and then ultimately we're going to go together something like this. So I'm just trying to see where I'm going to put my wording at. So shenanigans can probably go right there. Oh, that is perfect. Yes, I love that. Okay, shenanigans can pretty much go in the center. I say let's just do it now while I got it placed on there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use the Army green color, offloading. just gonna go across and get one coat on. Hi, Elizabeth. Hey, Deborah. I have got these hearts that I am making tonight. Well, it's Wood Pack Wednesday, so this 3-pack of hearts that are on the larger size, all 3 of them are on the larger size. We're turning it into what could be a door hanger, really. But I decided to go ahead. I was going to use the February paint pack the whole time. And I was going to make it Valentine's with some of my Valentine stencils. But I switched it up in the beginning of this live here and decided to lean more towards St. Patrick's Day because I have a lot of Valentine's door hangers. And so this one will be cute for my front door. I showed one earlier that I made a few years ago. That goes on my back door and I love it. It's double-sided. And so this one will be nice for my front door. I think that's good. Let's take this off and see what it looks like. Oh, that looks so cute. Isn't that adorable? I love it. I love these 2 colors paired together. The Army Green and the 24K. It's so good together. Okay. Sherry, if you're still on here, you guys have to let me know what you think about these 2 colors together. Let me know. And Sherry, if you're still on here, let me know. What you think of these 2 colors together. Hey, Dawn. Hi, Diane. Okay, oh, Donna said they go great together. I love them together. Look at, I love it. Love, love. Okay, I keep saying okay, and then I'm not doing nothing. All right, we're gonna take the, this heart right here. This is the large one. This one is pretty big too. It's just not as long as this one. This one is wider. This one is long. And then this one is just smaller and more narrow. You certainly do not have to put them all together. You can use them all individually. I'm putting them together like door hanger style, you know? Okay, so we're gonna put this one. Let's see where this guy's gonna go. This guy's gonna go about right here. So this one, let me stand up, make sure it's centered and not crooked, you know, all the things. What's down there? Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, we are using the color Vintage Lace for this one. Kind of doing it the same colors as the little scallops that we did. Just, you know, it kind of all just pairs well together that way. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I should, no, I'm going to stick with the smaller one. I'm trying to decide if I should use a bigger stencil brush. So we're just going to get a coat on and then we'll come back and do another one. So this is kind of like a print on the welcome. I kind of explained that earlier. I chose a stencil that had welcome in a print rather than a cursive, because Shenanigans is in a cursive. So I didn't want two cursive fonts. It, you know, they compete against each other. But when you use like a print and a cursive, I think that pairs better together that way. At least that's just for me. I mean, if your eye sees something different than you like, by all means, you just do what you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the one that has to enjoy it. And if you do it and you don't like it, you've seen me do this many of times, just start over. Sometimes you can wipe it off if it's not completely dried, or just sand it off. I've done that plenty of times. Just started over, wiped something off when the paint was still wet. Especially if you have a baby wipe, that helps. Now after the paint has dried, it's a little harder. But you can just sand it. The only time that it becomes really complicated is like if it's fabric and stuff like that. You know, I stenciled on, well, I've made pillowcases before out of like placemats and things like that. Oh man, I just moved this. Okay, let me line it back up. There we go. Well, hold on. I could have taped it. I wasn't thinking. Sometimes I do tape them down. Let's add another little coat to it. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that, you guys. Thank you. That really does help. It lets Facebook know that you are enjoying it, believe it or not. And then they'll show it to others also. Okay. Oh, that looks good. We're going to take that off and take a look at it in whole. Even that's cute, just like that. If you just want like a heart that says welcome, that's super cute too. Okay, what else do I need to do? Oh, we need to put some details on this guy. And then I think I will take the army green color and do some fly specks on these two bigger ones, and we'll see. We'll see what I'm going to do with this one right here. These are pretty dry now. Take this. I'm just putting some lines around this on only the army part. I'm not really going through the circles. You can kind of see that. And then I'll take the same color and just put a little, just like this, little detail in our polka dots. probably looks like I do a lot of spinning of the hearts or whatever the object is that I'm kind of putting details in the polka dots. And I do. It's just because I'm trying to decide what angle I feel most comfortable at doing it. Because as you see, I don't put the line all the way around the circle. I only do it halfway. And when I have a half polka dot, I just put the little detailing just like that, just on one side. So you can see that right there. But then on the ones that are whole, that's where I'm kind of spinning, because I wanted kind of deciding at what angle I feel comfortable doing it. Because I don't know if you noticed, but I try to work in a certain way so I don't have one here that's wet and then I'm trying to do this one right here and I smear it. So I'll start in an area on purpose and then just try to work my way down so that my hand doesn't smear anything. So that's why I'm kind of spinning a lot, because I'm trying to strategize and decide how I best want to put these little detailed lines on here. And there she is. You can kind of see the shimmer and just all the nice little detail on that cutie. All right, let's kind of lay it out and see what it's gonna look like. Hey, Jeanette, how are you? How's your weather? Oh, yes. I love to use just all kinds of different things, Erin. I like it, though. I think it's cute. Like, you can literally use, so don't be surprised if you see these hearts again, say around, as I start doing, like, Americana and patriotic decor. Because I think that, thought I seen something buzzing around back there. I would love to paint these up red, white, and blue. So cute. So we might just be using them then also. Don't be surprised, because there's so many ways you can use them. They're perfect. You can use them how you see me doing it here for a red, white, and blue type little heart thing, almost just like this. You could do it exactly like this, and then just put, you know, like, I have so many stencils that are patriotic. Anything you want can go on there, patriotic. And then Christmas, you could do something Christmas with it. So there's just, the options are endless. My mind goes crazy with wood packs like this. I love them. All right, so let's see. I want you guys to be able to, oh, I'm not done. I forgot. I was gonna do some little specky specks. Not that one, just these two. We'll do speckies on these with army green. So this is the color Army, and I'm just doing some of the specks on it. You know what, I do want to see just what they look like on the polka dots. Nah, there's not enough. I'm good. We don't have to put it on the polka dots. I didn't have enough on my paintbrush. Plus, the heart is actually painted in the army green, so it would only show up maybe on the polka dots if I put enough. All right. Let's just make sure it's dry. Everything is good and dry. I don't want to be smearing nothing. Yes, Elizabeth. So they, oh, I never did pin it, did I? Oh my goodness, you guys, I am so sorry. I thought I pinned it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Maybe it never even came through. Let me see. They are in the online shop. Give me 1 second, because I could drop it in here again. Did anybody see it come through? Oh goodness. I guess it's just going to be quicker for me to find it again and pin it. They are in the online shop, but okay. And I will tell you, it looks like there's only 7 left, just so you guys know. Okay, hold on. Oh, awesome, Elizabeth. Thank you. I hope you liked them. Did you get to use them? The other ones? I have a variety of different hearts, shapes, and sizes in the online shop. Now this one, I think is the biggest one now. Let's see. Okay, I just dropped it in there. Now let me pay attention and pin it when it comes through. I wish I could pin it from right here, but oh good. I'm glad you got to use that. Okay. We're gonna put that like that. And then this one like this. Oh, I was gonna do it like this. That is perfect. Oh my goodness. I love that. Well, my goodness. It doesn't, let's see. Hi, Robin Sue. Okay, sorry guys. I'm waiting for the link to come through so I don't miss it this time, but I do think I like these just like this. Just stand up. I don't think it's come through yet. Hi, Gwen. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Okay, I finally got it pinned right down below there. Let me get my glue. Okay, we're just gonna go with it just like that. Oh, does it? Oh my goodness. Let me double check. No, they're not sold out. Maybe try again. They're not sold out. I just double checked. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Is that? I'm going to get my nail gun here. And I'm going to put a little nail in here. There we go. Just a little bit of reassurance. And then this one is going to go right here. Okay, so I'm just kind of giving it a little pressure. Thank you, Gwen. While that sets up. Yeah, they are still there. You're probably just going to have to refresh and go out and go back in. I'll be showing you how you can hang these in just a few seconds. Just trying to get this glued on here. There we go. Okay. Okay, so you kind of see what that looks like. I love that. I think it is so cute. I could have bumped that one down just a little bit, but it's not covering it. The A is almost like right on top of that. So then what we're going to do, I wish I had, I don't have any more rusty wire out here. I would use some rusty wire, but I don't have any. So I'm just going to drill some holes up here at the top. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my handy dandy wire. I'm going to get a rusty bow. I've got one here, I think. Usually there's a few just stragglers out here, but hey, Rose, thank you. I love my nail gun. Okay, so I'm just going to get some wire here. So let me know in the comments if y'all are coming to the workshop on Monday. Let me know. Okay, I'm just doing some curly cues. We're going to definitely put the Rusty Bell right up in there. Thank you, Elizabeth. Okay. There, just trying to get it fed down there. And then we're going to run this through this side right here. And just kind of feed it all the way through. It doesn't have to be super huge. A super huge hanger is what I'm trying to say. There we go. I got way too much wire. Oh, yay, Vicky and Sherry said yes, they are going to be there. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. All right, so there's what it's looking like so far. Now we can take some raffia and jute rope if you want to do like a bow with just raffia and jute rope and let it hang. Or you could put, I sometimes like to use ribbon like this that's kind of wide and then just tie it up here. And I like the black and white stripes with it. I think it's cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Hey, Teresa. Oh, Rose, I am so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about your loss. So I'm having a workshop. It's a paint techniques workshop and it starts on Monday. It's actually a 2-day workshop, but I have it for 3 days because the third day is a bonus day. So anybody that's interested in finding out some information about it can comment technique and we will send the information to your DMs so that you can read about it. It starts on Monday at 5 o'clock Pacific time. And if you sign up, we'll get all the information emailed to you that you need. Ta-da! There we have it. I really like the black and white stripes, but I don't know why I'm feeling like just something hanging, like raffia and jute rope would be better. But I do really like the black and white stripes with it. I think it's super cute. Super, super cute. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Good. I'm glad you guys love it. So that's what's happening starting on Monday. It'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is the bonus day. So anyone that's interested, just comment technique and we will DM you the information so that you can check it all out. There we go. I love this. I think it is so cute. It'll be so cute on my front door. Welcome, Shenanigans. And we definitely could have put Shenanigans up here in the welcome down there. You can spin it however you want. So I just use a combination of my essential stencils and you could do the same thing. If you already have a stencil that says Shenanigans on it, just find another one that says welcome and then kind of pair them together. That's all I did. And I kind of showed you in the beginning of this live the different ways that I like to kind of pair things. And what I was actually going to do originally, I talked about in the very beginning of our video here tonight. So if you want to check out the replay, you can see what I was originally going to do on the replay. But I went with this because I don't have a lot of door hangers for St. Patrick's Day, and I do have quite a few for Valentine's Day. So I went with this one so that I can put it up when Valentine's Day ends. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thanks, Erin. Good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this. This is the paint pack for February that I used, and I'm excited to use it on some more things because I love these colors together. I think they look good together, and I hope you guys enjoy them too. So everything is available in the online shop that I used tonight, the hearts and the paint pack. You can head over there and check that out. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much for being with me. I will be with the woodworkers tomorrow. We're painting the cupcake tomorrow, a different cupcake. So I'm excited to do that one. I had to look and refresh my memory. So anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.